Hello, welcome to my video of how to make a Brigid's cross. Here is the finished article and it's a very simple process. All you need is a piece of paper or a piece of card, something like this, and then you cut it lengthways into strips of about 1 centimetre and cut the whole piece up, and then you can decide how big you want it to be. You need a glue stick and a pair of scissors, and then once you have cut your pieces to size, this is how you construct it. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple Brigid's cross. You can use it to put on your wall, you can use it to put on your altar or in whatever ritual space you want. I make them each year with my kids, usually out of paper. We've tried paper straws in the past, but they are not long enough, we've discovered. Some years we've been able to go to a local river and harvest some reeds, but with the flooding over December and into January this year, we have not been able to access the river. So I'm going to show you an easy way out of paper. So you'll need a sheet of paper or a sheet of card, whichever one you have around. Doesn't matter what colour, it can be any colour you like. I quite often do green, sometimes orange, sometimes white, or a combination of all three of them. And then we save them for the year, and then we burn them. We have a fire at Imbolc and we burn the crosses that we made the last year. So the first thing you need to do is cut your paper into strips, and for that you need probably about a 1 centimetre strip all the way down the length of your paper, a bit like this. When I first started doing this, I laboriously draw out all the lines, but you don't need to do that. This bit can now be sped up. So, once you've got all of your strips, you also need a glue stick. Now, as you can see, the strips aren't absolutely perfect in width. That doesn't matter. They are more than good enough. So, you take 2 strips to begin with, and you want to fold one in half like this and give it a pinch at the end. And then take another one and just slide it over so that it's in the middle. And once you're happy with that in position, if you're making this with reeds, obviously you'd be squeezing them and keeping them quite tight. But if you're doing it with paper, then you can cheat a little and you can use some glue. So all I do is put a little bit of glue just in there, just in the middle. Fold it back over. This beginning bit can be a bit slippery before everything started to get adhered. Right, so that's what you've got. And then you just work around. So you take another piece, and each of the pieces now you're going to be pinching at the top, and then this one wants to hook down. So you hook it down like that. So you end up with 2 going down, 1 going up and 1 going across. And then what you can do is put a little blob of glue there, stick it down. Okay, so the next bit you turn it. So you turn it kind of 45 degrees, get another piece. Now, as this is going to be a 4-armed cross shape, we need to do our other arm. So we bring this bit, we fold that bit over again, and then it hooks over these two bits. And you can begin to see in the middle that lovely woven pattern that you get when it's all finished. And then once again, lifting this bit up and putting it over like that. And then again you turn it and take another piece, and it makes up quite quickly, and it looks lovely as you're doing it as well. And the nice thing about the paper, if you're doing this for the first time and are not sure how it's going to work, you can always try it out without sticking it. And when you've done that, you turn it again, and we're going to come down this side. And then if it goes wrong, you can just take it apart again. But just going round and turning it, and then putting the next one over, and then making it up stage by stage. That's it. Put that in position, and then turn it again. So as you go round, you'll always end up with the one you started on, obviously only having one fewer than the others going round. But don't worry about that, that just shows you're doing it in the right way. Picking it up like that, it can get a bit tricky. Then in there, and you're making up a kind of woven box in the middle. I think as this is going to take me quite some time, I think we can probably speed this bit up as well. Okay, so that is your finished piece. You can go on putting as many pieces as you like onto it. You can do it as thick as you like. But once you've got round to a place where you're happy with it, what you can always do is put a little bit of extra glue on there. So if I just bring the camera around so you can see it from above. There we go, and then you can hang that up wherever you like. You have the option of burning it next year as well. But yeah, hopefully that's a nice easy thing that you can do, and you can do it with kids as well. And a happy Imbolc.